Mighty Morphin Power Rangers first burst onto the scene back in 1993 on US television on the Fox Kids network. It became an instant hit, and it's been one of the all-time great franchises ever since. For 25 years, Bandai had the master toy license for the Rangers franchise, and they created some fantastic looking robots based on the Megazords in the show. In 2019, Hasbro took over the master toy license for the Ranger franchise, and since that time they've focused mostly on the Lightning Collection, which is the 6-inch scale action figure range. The 6-inch scale has become Hasbro's bread and butter over the past several years. They make 6-inch scale figures for just about every license and property that they own. As a result, Hasbro hasn't done much with the Zords from the property. They've released a few figures here and there for the new shows, but as far as the classic Zords, they haven't done much. There was a Dino Megazord released back in 2020 that was released in 3 different sets that could combine. The engineering on that toy wasn't all that great. The plastic quality wasn't good, so that was a sort of a miss for Hasbro. I recently came across these Megazord toys at Walmart. These are not Lightning Collection. I'm not sure if this toy range actually has a name. I couldn't find anything on the packaging saying that it was part of any sort of collection. But these were priced right. These were about 15 bucks. I'm not sure exactly what these look like inside the package. These are solid cardboard boxes. There's just a picture of the figure on the back, but you cannot see the toy inside. But they are fairly heavy. They have a little bit of weight to them. So I picked up the Dino Megazord and the Thunder Megazord, and we're going to open them up and see what they're all about. Looking at the photo on the back of the package, these seem to be modeled after how the Zords appeared in the show. And of course they are portrayed by stunt actors inside suits, so the proportions sort of reflect that it's a person inside a suit. Let's get this guy open. There's a pull tab on the bottom. Okay, a VHS box. Interesting. So if you watched my video on the Transformers Dracula crossover, they also modeled that package after a VHS tape. So I'm not sure what association Power Rangers would have with VHS, or if someone at Hasbro just likes the idea of VHS. But again, seems a strange choice. I don't normally associate Power Rangers with VHS tapes. But here we go. The figure itself is just wrapped in, looks like a plastic baggie. I have never seen packaging like this before. And here we go. It's the Dino Megazord. The tail of the tape puts this guy at about 7 inches, maybe a little bit less. Check his articulation. His arms are on ball joints at the shoulders, so you get all around and up and down. These shoulder plates move a little bit. He does have rotating wrists, rotating head. No articulation at all in the body. This is just a solid piece of plastic. There's a little bit of movement at the hips, just very, very minor, not enough to change his pose at all. So that articulation is really negligible, and there is nothing in the knee. So if you want to be generous, you can say these are 7 POA with that little bit of movement in the hips, but realistically they're 5 POA, just the upper body, hands, shoulders, and head. He does come with a sword, molded in solid gray, paint applications on this guy are very clean. See the detail in the head and the shoulders and the Zords below. And those saber-toothed teeth look like they might want to move, but no, they don't. But the horns and the teeth are made of a very soft, pliable plastic. So size-wise, I would compare these guys with the monster toys that Bandai releases. They're about the same scale. So these are pretty good if you want to pair them up with some kaiju. Here he is with Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong. So yeah, not bad. I would compare these with the reaction Zords that Super 7 is coming out with. They're a little bit bigger than those, and they're $10 cheaper than those. So if you're just looking for a very simplistic looking Zord figure for display, I would go with these rather than the reaction, because these do have a bigger size and a cheaper price tag. So that's Dino Megazord. Let's get Thunder Megazord open. So the exact same deal with the packaging. Just this little slipcase on the inside, made to look like VHS tape. And he is wrapped in paper, like the other one. Thunder Megazord is the same height as Dino Megazord. You get articulation in the shoulder all around, but there is no out movement because of the design of the shoulders. There's nothing to allow that movement out. It does have a turning head, and the same deal in the legs, just barely any articulation there. He does come with a scabbard for his sword, which is removable. And again, paint detail on this guy is very nice, very clean. Especially like that emerald green. Not much paint on the back of them. So they put all the detail in the front, which makes sense for figures of this price point. Here are some size comparisons for you with that Bandai Kong again, all the way to the left. Marvel Legends Silver Samurai. The Ghostbusters Afterlife Fright Features Stay Puft, and a War for Cybertron Siege Optimus Prime down at the end. If you're into the more complicated transforming Zords from Bandai or like the Soul of Chogokin stuff, obviously these are not going to appeal to you. If you're just looking for something simple for a display piece to keep on the shelf, these do pretty well. For just 15 bucks each, I think this was a decent purchase, and these will go nicely in my Power Rangers display. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.